Hello. This is Mrs. DePace. Today we're going to talk about reference angles. When we're dealing with the trigonometric functions that we've been talking about, angles that are greater than 90 degrees have a corresponding acute angle called a reference angle. So for the example here, we have a 135 degree angle here in red, and this is our angle in standard position. To get the reference angle, it's the angle that drops you down or will drop you up to the x-axis. So for the first example, if we have 180, we will subtract 135 from 180, and we will get 45 degrees for the reference angle. We use theta prime as notation for the reference angle. In example number 2, we have the standard position angle is 305 degrees, and the reference angle you will subtract from 360 degrees, and you'll get 55 degrees for the reference angle. Okay. For reference angles that are in the second quadrant, you will subtract from 180 degrees or subtract from pi if it's in radians. To calculate the reference angle when it's in the third quadrant, you will start with your reference angle of theta, and you will subtract 180. Okay, even though it looks like you're going clockwise, which would be a negative angle, for reference angles will always be positive. So for this example, we started with 200 degrees, which is in the third quadrant. We will subtract 180, and the reference angle will give us 20 degrees. For the fourth quadrant, we will subtract theta from 360 or 2 pi. So, for example, if we have an angle of 320 degrees for our standard position, we will take, for theta prime, 360 and subtract 320, so our reference angle will be 40 degrees. If it's in radians, you will subtract from 2 pi. All right, here's an example using radians. This one is actually the reference angle for each angle. Here it's negative 5 pi over 6. Because theta is coterminal with 7 pi over 6, and pi will bring you into the third quadrant, you will take 7 pi over 6, subtract out pi, and you would get pi over 6. Okay, here's another negative 5 pi over 6 will bring you into the third quadrant. Again, the third quadrant here, and this is the 7 pi over 6 minus pi. You get the common denominator, and you get